refrain from saying stuff, but I have seen some quite interesting strats on this map from the few scrims that I've watched.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, I should update the string helper if you haven't done that as well.
Oh, I just did that now, actually.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Oh, I had to make sure because like I was going like whoopsie. Well, I'm going to do the giveaway for the first group of people as well too. So good luck to those people.
Whoops. Yep. All right. Well, -1S has elected to bring 2 Kremlins this time, along with a Des Moines Golden Louis, Napoli, Moskva, and triple Marceaus. Wow. Oh, that's gonna be painful. Yeah, I was expecting this actually. Whilst on CLS's side, they bought a Borg, a Kremlin, a Salem, 2 Moskvas, a Stalingrad, 2 Marceaus, and the Z-52 to try and counter them.
This is actually a very interesting lineup for both teams, and that's for sure. I mean, like also Ice. I don't know about you, but whenever I come to this map, I like, if I start in the far left-hand side, for example, in A, I always just stuff that up because, like, anything could happen over there. But you see, when you look at over in C, it looks like, you have a lot of islands opportunity to protect yourself. And it's interesting to see what both teams are doing with their makeup right now.
Yes. Well, what we've seen so far that is very popular to do is to stick at Des Moines inside of the A-cap itself. The reason being that the A-cap is, there's covers on both sides. Both teams have access to at least one cover position inside the cap that's close to their spawn. And because of how close the one line is to the cover positions there, the Des Moines is able to really be self-sufficient and able to lock down that position for their team. Seaside obviously having the iceberg there also helps, but also a bit of a double-edged sword, as we find out from some previous matches we've watched.
Exactly. So there's an interesting turn of events here. It looks like CLC is just with Z-54.
Oh no!
What?
Something's gonna happen at B in a second, I think.
Yeah, I can see a lot of shenanigans gonna be here. It's gonna be real. Whoa! Z-52 is getting focus fired. Ow!
Getting chunked. -1S really flexing their mechanical ability there.
Yeah, exactly. That DD rushing right there, big time.
Yep. I'm not sure if they got a radar to follow up with. The Moskva is outside of radar range, so Z-52 is actually fine here.
Yeah.
Very good discipline on CLS's Z-52 here. Usually we see a lot of. Oh, I think one of the Marceaus is actually beached.
Oh no!
Around the corner in time.
This could go either way, man. It's like, I said that the Galileo, Kremlin, and Des Moines are hanging back, but they're going towards the north side of C-cap, which they probably position over the 910 line. That's my guess where they're going to be positioning. But it looks like the Marceau on the south side for CLC has actually fired a whole-fledged torps towards DD, so anything could happen here. This torps hit their own teammate and 1S. Oops.
I think that was a disciplinary action, stop beating yourself.
Well, this is true.
Yeah.
But interesting.
Slap on the wrist.
Yeah, but A-cap looks like it's under control by CLC. Okay, this is interesting. Napoli is just hanging loose and the Kremlin's hanging back. Moskva is firing at long range, getting their attention. They're unaware that the Marceau is there, so that anything could happen there.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, -1S going for a very loose hold on the A side, pretty much giving up that side entirely, with only a Kremlin and Napoli on here.
Yeah,
I wonder what they were thinking about that.
I think their intention was to have 2 of the biggest ships as decoys to, lure the enemy's attention, hoping they would, drive most of the force to be focused on them. But it looks like CLC has actually anticipated a possibility of that because -1S is actually going for an aggressive push. And look out, there's a whole bunch of torps in over in B. Anything could happen here. Wow.
I think they're too fast to catch those. But that is one of the problems with the Marceau. It is a DD without a Hydra, so and being in a wolf pack naturally means that there is more ship to catch torps with, more chances to do so at least.
That is very true. We got torps reciprocating from the -1S, actually firing in all different directions here, so anything can happen here.
Yeah, but you know what I'm actually mostly worried about here is the Salem on CLC's side. He's kind of just caught out in the open. I mean, he's trying to run for the island over here. But he's about to meet a Kremlin straight in the face.
Here we go. It's like anything could happen. Okay, the Kremlin and the Salem are focusing fire on the -1S Kremlin. Anything could happen here.
Salem's caught in the crossfire now, I think.
Yep.
Golden Louis chipping in as well.
Yep.
With his airstrike. Oh, that's a very good drop. I'm not sure if you've played the Dutch cruisers yet, but it's very hard to land those airstrikes on a moving target. He's getting away with murder. Yeah. He's actually getting away with murder here.
Yeah, exactly.
KHG. Super healing up though. It's him with the super heal, obviously coming in handy.
Yep. But he's getting focus fired on by the Moskva over at North of Sea Cap, so that'll be interesting. He's focusing fire on him at the moment, so they're exchanging shots at each other. But the Kremlin is pretty much exposed at the moment with the Des Moines and the Kremlin. 1S is actually focusing fire on it. The Galileo has decided to pull back, which makes sense at this stage. But B-Cap is actually falling apart into the hands over to CLC at this stage. What's going on over towards A? Lots of crossfire going on.
Looks like the -1S team has actually been pushed on the one line. CLC reacting very strangely, putting in the Moskva in that bow-in position, kind of getting him stuck over there.
Whoa, the Moskva's gone.
A rock in a hard place. The rock being the Napoleon, the Kremlin, and the hard place being the three Marceau Wolfpacks in the B side.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems like -1S isn't really interested in getting any caps. They're just going around. I mean, kill all, no cap.
Yep. What's going on here? Looks like over in C-Cap, anything could happen here. The Marceau is pushing hard towards the Des Moines and the Kremlin.
Oh, very good torps from the Marceau. He's got to catch the Des Moines out.
Des Moines has been taken out.
Dead Des Moines.
Yep. Oh,
come on, get another set off. It's not going to kill the Kremlin though. Marceau doesn't have the alpha. With only one side of torps.
This is true.
But still, very good trade. Very good trade considering the Des Moines was there.
Don't tell me the Marcia is going for the ram. Oh wow! Okay.
It's too late. Very good fire discipline from the -1S Kremlin. Waiting for the moment that the Marceau rudder locks himself and turns and presents a large enough surface to catch all his shells from the front.
Exactly. And it looks like the Sailor and the Moskva are just basically exchanging shots with one another at this stage, and the Sailor could go down anytime soon. But let's see what happens. Looks like over in B-Cap, it's still... anything could happen here. The -1S's DDs are coming back into play in force here to see what they can do to retake that. So anything could happen.
Oh, is this going to be a ram? I think this is going to be a ram from the Kremlins.
Yeah, I can see that happening from here. There you go, the two rams have just happened.
Well, DLC definitely putting up a fight.
Yeah.
But I think they're just being... they're slowly being flexed on by the three Marceaus. It's just so powerful on this map. The triple DD Marceau Wolfpack.
CLC is going to face the Moskva, but they come in like 4 torps impending, maybe 3. Oh, I was right to say 3.
Yep. Their Marceau's caught though.
Oh, beats himself.
Yeah. No need to panic. Just on fire and on 1k HP. Double fire on the Marceau, I think.
Yeah,
there he
exactly.
goes.
There he goes. I have to admit, it's interesting. Is CLC attempting an aggressive play? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, they have to, right? They have to with these type of oppositions.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Oof, oof, oof.
Oh, it's painful to watch. And, yeah, -1S at this point is saying, alright, I guess we'll just go in. We have such a big advantage. There's no point in holding back anymore.
Yep, they got the Kremlin actually moving in against the Z-52. The Z-52 is just like, doesn't know what to do because they got the Napoli just pretty much right in front of it. And the Bogani, good ship indeed, but is actually just hanging back, so...
I think it was forced to hang back. The Borg is a very good ship, but it needs time to to flex its DPM on the enemies, especially on something like Kremlin. The HE does pen the 60mm deck, but there's a lot of HP to go through for the Kremlin, and I think -1S was trying to really leverage that advantage by playing it slow on the A side at the start, but making sure that CLC was getting outflanked slowly but surely.
This is interesting. What's the Z-52 doing? He's actually staying in the smoke, he's kiting. Torps are out on the Napoli.
Oh look, I think it's pretty much done at this point. I think he might get the Napoli with his Torp. Very fast Torps.
Yeah.
On a Z. Oh, not quite. 7k left. There's that large HP pool. 63,000 HP.
Oh, ouch!
Well, Borg has something to say about that.
Yeah, exactly. Resistance is futile, but the 3 cats are -1S, and they're doing a great job in this battle. I can see that they're going to go quite well to the next round for sure.
Yep, definitely. Is it best of 5? For today, do you know?
I thought it was a best of 4 originally, but anything could happen. I mean, like, we'll just go whatever the referees and that will say, but we'll see. But
it's usually best of 3 or best of 5, because if you do best of 4, there tends to be a tie between those two.
Yeah, exactly right.
If one side wins 2, the other side wins 2, it's a tie. So they usually either go 3 or 5. So I'm just wondering if it's 5 today, because if it's a best of 3, I think that's it for CLC.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty, I'm gonna switch back to the other scene, and then also try and get the replay render set up.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, like, what are your thoughts on the previous match that just happened there?
Again, I think DLC is very severely outmatched. I kind of liked what they were going for the first map on Hotspot, the plan on Hotspot. It's very obvious they had a plan for Hotspot in terms of being proactive and aggressive. But I wasn't really seeing that on the second map.
Yeah.
Here, it seems like they're trying to play more traditional against. Maybe they're feeling a bit less confident about the skill of their players.
Yeah.
Maybe they're less confident about the strats they were running. So they were going more of a doing more of a passive, reactive style of things, and I think that's what's cost them really. So really, I feel like CLC lost before the match even started.
Yeah, exactly.
With a plan like that. So might sound a bit harsh, but I really don't think CLC is looking to be winning this set. Unfortunately, we'll have to go to the losers bracket.
Well, anything could happen, right? So we'll see what happens in the next
Yes,
round.
exactly. Anything could happen. All right, I was going to finish about my ZOS story earlier.
Yeah.
You know ZOS. Hang on.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Did you?
I was kicked out of the training room just now.
Same here. I don't know what's going on here. Do we message them or?
Can you do me a favor and find out what's happening with that match? If we need to rejoin a room,
Yeah.
I'm going to finish up doing my replay bot thing.
You did a replay bot thing while take care of the shenanigans behind the scenes. How's that sound, mate?
Sounds perfect, thank you.
Alright, I'll take care of that.
And yes, I'm still doing replay. I'm still doing code giveaways. The next one will be dropping in about 14 minutes. It's !gib code if you want to enter that. There's 5 being given out every 30 minutes. And if you still don't have enough, or still haven't gotten enough, go check out Admiral Revan's channel. Link would also be in the comments in just a second.
Yep, and for those who are just tuning into my channel and Admiral Revan's, there's hashtag KOTS, KOTS, to join in for the KOTS giveaways as well. So enjoy and good luck, everybody.
Indeed. Wait, that's the same map. Oh, fuck, I'm done. Oof. Oof. Huh? Islands of Ice. Oh wait, that is... Here we go. Shove that into the thing. And voila. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna open up the map render here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's... I mean... Let's just... Oh, actually no. Never mind. I can't play it. I forgot. I keep forgetting I can't do this. It's a slideshow. It's a slideshow, but stop using it like a video. Alright,
Yeah.
so... I feel like the initial engagement was alright. I'm actually very surprised at how well CLC weathered the initial storm of the Marceau rush. I think they were kind of expecting this, which is why they had the Z-52 already in a kiting position at the beginning, and they able to immediately smoke up and disengage when they saw the Marceaus coming in here. So yeah, they would initially weathered the storm very well. What actually was more confusing for me was actually a bit later on in the video. Let's just keep going a bit. What is this? Why is this still here?
Yep. I just getting messaged by the AGJs, they're letting me know what's going on. So it's like, hang tight, we'll be with you in a sec. Okay, cool. Sorry folks, we're just getting it sorted out here.
Yeah, so like right here, I think this is kind of where CLC's strategy. Yeah, here's where the strategy kind of fell apart. They're aware of, basically at this point they're aware of where all the -1s pieces are, but they elected to counter push back into them, both with the Salem on the 910 line and the Kremlin, as well as the Moskva on the A side. I think they're making one of the more fundamental, like, rookie mistakes of a more inexperienced KOTS team. It's caring too much about caps. They're committing their assets in prematurely before they're able to whittle down the enemy, and really just sort of committing their assets in to their deaths, inevitable deaths. So yeah, they're pushing the Salem in here, and it just doesn't end well. You know, Salem pushing into Kremlin and the Moscow crossfire really just whittles them down, like loses too much HP for nothing to be gained here. I think what they should have done is actually just held the Salem and the Kremlin back, and then try to chip down this Moskva with what they had, redirect some assets towards the Moskva flank, and just hold tight, really. They just needed to buy some more time for a kill to materialize.
Exactly.
So, yeah. I don't know, that's what I saw from that match.
Yeah, it was actually
again, it's more of a matter of impatience from CLC side. It's they're looking like they're struggling more and more. Maybe it's a bit more of that team pressure building up from their previous 2 losses.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, the funny thing is that I actually was cheering on with CLC. I was like, I can see it happening, what they're trying to do with the B cap, and I actually was like very surprised, like to see how the 3 DDs at one point from -1S was just like they did a Leroy Jenkins maneuver, like literally in front of the Z52. And basically, it was just a matter of can you rewind the video where they had the 3 DDs in the middle where that Z52 was? You know, like the Z52 at that point smoked himself, hydroed, and literally, you know, just took all 3 at one go. And he just played passively, which I had to congratulate that guy for it. So that was actually well
definitely
done.
Well, I mean, in that situation, you do want to play passively.
Oh, absolutely.
There's no way in hell that you can trade against 3 Marceaus in the Z52.
No, definitely not.
That's bringing a pistol to a machine gun nest fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you find out what was happening with the training rooms?
Yes, I did. Basically, the guy said to me that he's... okay, I'm not in the next group, I'm educated next. Okay, who's next group? Then, wait a minute, who's the next group? Huh. This is odd. They didn't say. Did you see what I looked at the Discord? It didn't say. Not a reference.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do we tag? Do we tag the? Just 1 second, folks. We'll take care of this. Little technical difficulties, just shenanigans behind the scenes. Just bear with us. We'll take care of this.